Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to Small World and thank you for joining me with today's video. I'm going to show you how to make miniature Amazon packages. These are super easy to make and will add lots of detail to your dioramas and dollhouses. First, let's get started with the boxes. I print out my template on this brown cardstock paper that looks a lot like cardboard. I created these templates in Illustrator, and if you'd like to download these for yourself, you can find them on my Patreon, link in the description below. Next, I use my steel ruler and X-Acto blade to cut out the individual boxes. I start by trimming off all the excess and then continue to cut along the exterior lines of the template. For all of the tabs of the box that fold inwards, I trim the corners roughly at a 45-degree angle, and this helps all the exterior walls of the box fit together nicely. As you can see, these cuts don't need to be perfect. And here's the basic shape of the fully cut out box. I score all of the lines that need to be folded using a light pressure with my X-Acto blade. Scoring before you fold ensures that you get crisp, clean, and sharp corners when you fold the box. Now, I pre-fold all of the scored lines and I do a rough test fit of the box to make sure everything more or less lines up before gluing. To glue the box together, I use both Mod Podge and super glue. First, I apply the Mod Podge and then add a couple dabs of super glue on top. The reason being is that Mod Podge is great for gluing paper together, but it can take a while for it to set. The super glue grabs instantly and will hold the folded pieces in place while the Mod Podge continues to dry. Here's the fully assembled box. It looks pretty clean right now, and the small gaps along the top seam will be covered with labeled tape. Again, I designed all of these graphics myself and just printed them on my printer. I simply cut out the graphic, apply Mod Podge to the back, and glue it in place. Other details like barcodes and shipping labels are applied in the same way. Now I'm going to make a bubble mailer. I begin by roughly cutting out the graphic and I score a line down the middle. Excess paper is trimmed away, but I leave a little tab on the right side which will be folded later on. I also cut the corners of the tab at a 45-degree angle on this piece too. I pre-fold along the two scored lines, and now I am folding some scrap paper together to add some filler to inside the package. Mod Podge is applied to the tab and the top and bottom of the mailer. Then I simply fold and press everything together. I don't use super glue on plain paper like this because it tends to soak through and leave visible stains. For extra detail, I score a line on top to emulate the perforated seam. And here is the final result. I hope that you learned something and that you found this video useful. These are great details for your dioramas and dollhouses, not to mention they're cheap and easy to make and you don't need any fancy tools. Also, a huge thank you to my patrons. If you'd like to join them and support me on Patreon, I'll be offering printable PDFs for all of the packages that you see in this video. You can download these and print them for yourselves. I also post my 3D models, process pictures of my work between the videos, offer early access videos, Q&A videos, and much more. Well anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Also, here are some bloopers. For all of the tabs of the box that fold inwards, I trim the blurber to 45 degree angle. Excess paper is trimmed away, but I leave a tab on the right side which will be blah 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 blah.